the audio from board meetings is now going to be available on iTunes. What precipitated that idea?
Well, first of all, being able to establish an iTunes presence. We launched an iTunes U portal several weeks ago, and we've been working on it for a while. And that's going to be used for a variety of purposes, professional development resources for educators, administrator resources. We'll be putting up, hopefully in the future, tutorial types of resources for students. And we just launched it, and it became available as a tool. And so we began to discuss whether we could do that and put up those board meetings. And I think we're going to be able to move forward with that.
One of the things I heard your IT guy talking about, and I apologize, I don't know his name, who records all the meetings, but he says, one thing it's going to do is it essentially eliminates public or open records requests for the audio of meetings, because it'll automatically be on there, so that saves time for you guys as well.
Right. I think it's more efficient, and it's a better use of resources. It's just another thing that we can do to be more publicly accountable. Anytime that we brainstorm something like that and think about it, we try to add that aspect to what we're doing. And then if somebody brings something to our attention that we haven't thought about, we discuss it, see whether it's feasible, see whether it's technically something that we can do, and then see if we can achieve it.
And overheard that apparently at the last meeting, at least the topic was raised of the possibility of streaming live these meetings.
That's right, and we're looking at our best options on that, trying to figure out what would be the best way to achieve it, so that it's it's something that's quality and useful for the public. It wouldn't be a good idea, I don't think, to launch something that doesn't work very well. So we want to make sure if we're going to do something like that, that we do it in a quality way. That's why we spent several months working on the iTunes U portal. It's not something we rushed, because we wanted to make sure that it was helpful to stakeholders across the state before we would put it up live.
Due to sessions, I've had to miss a few State Board of Education meetings. One thing that's new since the last meeting I attended, there's now a public comment period at the beginning of meetings. What was the thinking behind bringing that?
Again, it's not something that we were aware of that's been done much in the past, and we just felt like it was important that people be afforded the opportunity to address their aspirations, anxieties, concerns to the board, and be able to do it in an open and public forum. We've been doing that for a while. I can't remember the exact date that we started it, but again, it was something where we sat down and brainstormed whether there were things that we weren't doing we could do better, and that was one of them.